Hello, my name is Brian Wilson, and I am from Irvin, Kentucky. Um, I've been married 20 years to my wife, Kristen. I have a daughter that is 16, and she's currently a junior in high school at the school that my wife teaches at. At the moment, I am not currently serving in any ministry activities within the church, or shall I say within the four walls of the church. However, as I move forward in the future, I do know ministry is going to be a part of my life, and I do feel like God has called me into pastoring. So that is a long-term goal, and that I'm moving forward in. But I'm just waiting on God's timing and just doing what I need to do in between until that moment happens. But me personally, I believe that every day that we live, I believe every day is a sermon. I believe every moment, every choice, every decision that we make, our relationships that we have with people, I feel like that is ministry. And because I believe that ministry is a way of life. It's not necessarily a position that you're put in within the church. I believe that leadership is something that we must do within our house, within our families, before we are going to be effective in ministry. So ministry should always be a way of life and not just something that we do at church. Leadership should be something that each of us strive to do, and it should just be something that we want to do. For me, a Christian leader means leading with personal integrity. I believe in order to be an ambassador for Christ, we must first have personal integrity within ourselves in order to make the right decisions, not just based on performance or based on getting something in return, but just because simply it's the right thing to do. And as ministers and working in the church and leadership within the church, I think this should be the core of who we are, is personal integrity. So leadership comes from personal integrity, while we are representing Christ. The differences between just leadership and Christian leadership for me at this moment, on my job, I've been there for a long time. I've been there almost 21 years, and they have a structure of leadership there, and it's a chain of command. It's a form that you have to go under in order to be in leadership. You have your supervisor, you have your supervisors, your team leaders, your general foremans, your area managers, and then on up to the plant manager. So there's a structure of leadership there, and that leadership all has one goal, and that is to build industrial air conditioners for Trane Company, and do it in a timely and effective manner, and send the customer defect-free products and get it shipped on time. So everybody correlates with that one goal, and that leadership is formed around those beliefs and those values. So for me, Christian leadership in a sense is kind of the same, but I believe Christian leadership should more derive from the core of personal integrity and doing the right thing, because it's our conviction to live right and to do right. And I believe we're going to represent Christ, and I believe that's simply just the two things that can separate the two. The scripture that I have chosen is John 3:30, and it says, "He must increase, but I must decrease." And I believe this is really important in leadership, because in order to be an effective leader, I feel that a person must know how to follow. And I believe that a person must know how to be a leader when they're not in a leadership position. So I think that's something that's helped me on my job, is whatever I can control and whatever God has put within my realm to take care of, then that's what I'm responsible to take care of. And I try to make the right decisions in whatever situation I'm doing. But if I'm not in that leadership role and somebody is above me, then as long as it doesn't compromise my personal integrity, and I feel that I'm still able to do the right thing, I submit to that leadership. And so because that's how we are to be in order. A couple of things that I just want to learn in this class is I really want to learn more ways to develop myself as a leader within the church, and how will I help develop others. So it's nice getting to meet you guys. I look forward to learning more in this class with you guys. Thank you.